going to miss one last fall. We took off on a trip with 4 or 5 days worth of work somewhere, and his wife called me one afternoon, and she says, just letting you know, we've got a little issue. And, well, I talked to him the next day, and I found out exactly what happened. He swung by the doctor's office because he had this little cough right here, and he wanted to be healthy by the time the bus loaded up for the weekend's trip. And the doctor looked him over real quick and says, Mike, I want you to swing by the hospital. Said, there's 2 little tests I want them to run real quick, and it won't take 15 minutes. You stop by there on the way to the house. So he goes by the hospital, and 15 minutes turned into 2 hours and a half. You know how it is. And he got plumb aggravated. The doctor says, Mr. Terry, we're going to keep you overnight for observation. Well, that didn't suit him worth a nickel. He wasn't planning on this at all. But there's a big old nurse shoved him into one of them little closet rooms and said, put that gown on. So he gets that gown tied on. One of them you feel more naked with it on than you do with nothing on. You ever had one of them on? Well, he got hateful with the wrong nurse. She had him in a room there just for the night, and he was all fuzzed up and aggravated. She come in and says, Mr. Terry, I'm going to take your temperature. He said, all right. He cocked his mouth open. She says, nope, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. She flipped him over like a sumo wrestler. Flipped that gown back over his head and went to taking his temperature. Walked out of the room, left the door standing wide open. There he was, froze, slapped to death. Laid there about 10 or 15 minutes. The doctor walked in and just busted dying laughing. And Mike said, what is the matter with you? Ain't you never seen a man get his temperature took before? And the doctor said, not with a carnation. Don't get hateful with the wrong nurse. I've been married to one for 26 years. It don't work. All right, we're going from the church house to the jailhouse. What's the way it works at a real bluegrass show? This is a jailhouse tune. There's a blizzard in Boston right now, but it don't matter what the weather is. Their old-timey jail up there is full of winos and Skid Row Joes and vagrants. We'll sing a little bit about that old Boston jail. Winos, Skid Row Joes, some on vagrancy. They got all kinds in the Boston jail now. They got me. In the county jail in old Boston, they got all kinds you see. From all walks of life, they come all walks their liberty. Now some's got wives just outside, waiting for their return. Long timers, short timers, Thank you very much. There's the Boston Jail. That's in a CD entitled Ramblers Call. I have with us tonight. Okay, let's get bluesy. Yeah. The title song of our latest is They're Playing My Song. If you take everything lonesome that you can think of and put it in one pile and shake it up, that's what comes out. It's this little tune right here. They're Playing My Song. Here's Duane Sparks.
Thanksgiving, I was in a
tune. We've been singing for 4 or 5 years, had it in a recording. And you know, some things never change. We wrote a new verse to this tune right before we had to battle through this last recession. This tune's been around 50 years and only had the 2 verses we sang. So we wrote a new verse right before the recession. And it's still applicable today. We didn't fall off the cliff, that fiscal cliff that we got sick and tired of hearing about at Christmas time. We didn't fall off of it. But if you're like some of us, you're just hanging on by your little toenail. We wrote a verse about it, didn't even know it yet. We'll sing it for you, and we're going to take a little intermission. We want to shake and howdy and hug necks and take your request. Just write them on a $50 bill. We look forward to Al Batten, Big Johnny Ridge, and Sweet Tater coming back for a few minutes, and then we'll wrap up here in a little while. I sang for Ed and Mike, and that's Tim and Duane. This is the new verse to the working man's song, Another Day, Another Dollar. If you like it, we want to hear from you.